What's up guys? Welcome to my channel. It's me, your boy Dragon Masters 525, aka Keon, and today I am bringing you guys another gardening video. Today is going to be an introduction into kind of like my garden and how I'm setting it up, and just to kind of showcase like what I'm doing. This is going to be the second episode of the Orre Oasis, which is the name of my gardening series, which I think is like pretty sick. And yeah, I'm going to be talking about some of the plants that I'm currently raising right now. I'm also going to be talking about like my setup, how I'm growing them, what things I'm doing right, things I'm doing wrong, things I want to change, and plans for the future. So without further ado, let's just take a tour. Yo, what's up guys? So right here, I'm in the back part of the fence, and right now I have three terracotta pots filled with like different plants and stuff like that. This is I guess the beginning part of my garden. I don't know why I don't have a lot of space here, but yeah, on this fence I'm growing a lot more like vines, like viney plants and stuff like that, and I will showcase the plants in a minute once we do cut, but I just want to explain first. But I have three terracotta pots. They're kind of like hanging kind of like this, or in their frames and stuff like that. And I'm just having like viney plants come over here because I want to put it on the fence and stuff like that, and I want to have it like grow and stuff like that, which I think is like super cool. But yeah, this is the first terracotta pot. It's filled with a lot of morning glories. Some of the leaves are starting to get yellow. I gotta figure out what kind of nutrients it needs in order to like not die. But for the most part, they're growing pretty well. I added a stick here as a kind of like a trellis. I didn't have enough materials to make like another trellis, so I'm just kind of like letting it do its kind of like its own thing. So the second terracotta pot, as you can see, these are just sprouting morning glories. So these are probably the same as these, but not. Different species, different colors, obviously different pots. Now over here, so you can see here, it's a little baby cannabis plant. So this is the pot I'm going to be using for like cannabis and like a bunch of other stuff like that. But this is kind of like what it looks like. Always getting sun, always getting like super juiced up, which I think is like pretty freaking awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much like kind of what it looks like. See, hey, yeah, pretty much what it looks like, dude. So let's keep continuing on our tour, and let me show you other parts of the garden. So as we keep heading down this little path, we are met with this stuff. So this stuff I'm currently fixing. So definitely don't worry about that because that's not going to be there for long. But this is pretty much where I sit. I have a log here, which is what I use as kind of like an ottoman, which is really nice. And this is kind of like the beginning part of my garden that I'm still kind of currently working on. I put all those stones there to kind of make like a border. I didn't have nails, so I had to use rocks and other soil to make that little pen. That's a pepper, like a pepper. It's like a pen for peppers. It's a pepper bed, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously, over here you got some of the some soil. I think that's mulch. And then over here, I got, as you can see, I got fucking scattered pots all over the place. We're gonna get those in a second, my shovel. And yeah, these are kind of like what it looks like so far. I pretty much had to like push everything down, kind of like level it for the most part. What I was thinking of doing was adding trellises like on the side here, going super high and making kind of like an arch, but going through like the area of like tomato plants and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So you got stone. These were pretty hard to do. They're held just by stone. There's more stone in the back over there, and had to kind of like push soil over there. It's a lot of just like moving soil and dirt and stuff like that. And as you can see here, like I said, I didn't have like nails, so it's a little uneven, but it's still doing the job, and that's all I care about. As long as it doesn't move, as long as like these plants are like living and like doing their thing, that's all I care about. So I have stone to kind of put it in the border, kind of keep it compressed a little bit, push in some soil, make sure everything's good. There's a marigold that I bought from Walmart, $3.99, very nice. I wanted to plant it soon, but I'm not too sure when I wanted to do that. These are two psylla plants. I gotta transplant them, repot them. Chives, I believe. But that's pretty cool. But as you can see, like, it's pretty, what we got going on here is like pretty nice. This is like super wobbly. The process of making like all this stuff is actually like just super insane, man. Like, ooh. But yeah, gotta, you know, compress it a little. But yeah, it's pretty cute actually. I like this little garden so far. This is kind of like what I always wanted. Yeah, that's not supposed to be there either. So is that, and that is not supposed to be here. But yeah, it's pretty much like kind of like what I got going on. You know, it's really nice. We're gonna get more plants and stuff like that in this garden, hopefully pretty soon. So that's part of my outside garden. So we're gonna go inside real quick, and we're gonna check out some of the plants that I've been growing inside. Right now, I'm doing a mix of indoor and outdoor grow. Indoor, obviously, for plants that can't really handle it. That's what that's there for. The other one is obviously outdoor grow. That's what you guys saw when we went through the little garden, which I think is like pretty cool. It's funny because I'm actually sitting like out here still. But I think it's really nice, and I'm really excited because like the garden is like starting to get put together. Shoveling all the dirt, making everything kind of level, getting rid of like the stump with the shovel was so difficult. I'm telling you, it was so difficult because I had rocks in the way. I had a whole bunch of stuff that were just like in the way, and honestly, it was kind of annoying. But it's interesting because I got the experience, and I was able to kind of like level it for the most part, which I think was like really nice. You know, make some space and have like plants and stuff like that. But yeah, so we got two outdoor setups. We got the main garden here. We got the terracotta pots that are on the fence, and we also have the indoor plants that we're gonna check out, which I'm really excited to show you guys. But before we do that, I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, you know, smoke a little bit, and just kind of like talk about some of our plans for the future. So, for the Orre Oasis, I'm already having a lot of seeds germinate. We have a lot of stuff. We don't have soil. I mean, I guess if you count the ground I'm on, but in terms of like potting soil, we're running super low on that, which I'm actually pretty surprised because I use pretty much like all the soil. The mulch, still have a lot of mulch, so I'm not sweating about that. But we definitely need to get a lot of supplies. I was thinking of getting let me see, like plant food and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to grow organic because organic is pretty hard to grow. It's definitely on my list, but I think I want to mess with things like phosphorus, you know, nitrogens, you know, stuff like that, and see how like beefed up I can get a plant technically, which something I kind of always wanted to do, just to see how big I can get it. I remember when I was growing cannabis in New Bedford, I was doing organic. For the most part, everything was like all organic, and the knowledge I took from growing cannabis, I applied that into, you know, growing fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, which honestly like helps a lot because cannabis is a very meticulous plant, and it's actually kind of annoying to kind of like raise. So it's like, yeah. But this is my quest to live a little bit more sustainably. If you guys have seen the YouTube channel, I think Spicy Mustache or Fancy Mustache, he lives in New London. I started watching some of his videos like, I want to say like 3 months ago, 3-4 months ago. I feel like I started watching his content, and dude, the guy creates such amazing content, and like living sustainably kind of like is something I really vibe with, you know? So I thought, yo, let's just jump right into it, dude. Let's just fucking make a garden, and that's where we're at now. And honestly, it's coming together pretty good. I'm not thinking of staying here like for too long. I'm not talking about like in the video, but I'm talking about in this spot. But while I'm here, I definitely want to be able to like live off the land a little bit, because we have like a lot of land that we're like renting out and stuff like that. Obviously with the landlord's permission. I asked the landlord if I can make a garden. He said yeah, so that's sick. So with that, I want to be able to grow fruits, vegetables. I want to be able to have like flowers. For me, I really love entomology. I love insects. So my main goal from the garden, from the outdoor garden at least, is I want pollinators to be coming into my garden, pollinating a lot of stuff, and I want to be able to see a large variety of insect species. That's what I want to see. We already have carpenter bees. We have 2 types of carpenter bees around in my area right now, like around in my house, along with like carpenter ants and like a whole like insane ecosystem of just insects. So I'm hoping I can, do something. What is this? Sorry, I just got super uber mega distracted. There's a snail. Dude, that's sick. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm like just super distracted right now. The snail just dipped. Interesting. Anyways, before I got distracted, we're still searching. We're still germinating right now. We have the outdoor garden. I guess the inside garden, even though it's an indoor, I guess you could call that a herb garden, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. Only because like we have cilantro going, along with like a lot of other stuff too. I think it's pretty sick. I got stuff in my hair, which I think is like pretty sick. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll see you guys in the next cut when we check out some more of the other garden stuff. Yo! Welcome back. Here's the other cut. So I know I said I was gonna go inside, but I decided, I want to show the terrarium first before I show you like the indoor plants. But pretty much this is the terrarium that I made. I used it out of an old salsa bottle. Right, obviously, disinfected it, cleaned it, all that stuff. But I decided, instead of throwing it away, I kind of want to recycle it, and I wanted to, try my hand at, maybe a terrarium. My own terrarium. So I'll show you kind of like what's in there like right now as we speak. Been growing for a couple days. Today is when I added some of the animals, springtails, isopods. There's a millipede in here, which I think is like pretty dope. So let me switch the camera, and I'll show you kind of like what's inside here. All right, so this is the terrarium. Hold up, give me like 1 second. There we go. Doing this with one hand sucks. Okay, so I got the terrarium open. As you can see, got some moss, the mulch with the substrate, got some rocks. You can see the isopods just going fucking crazy. On the side over here, you can see kind of like how it is. The way I made this terrarium was I filled it with rocks and pebbles in the bottom. Over it, I put substrate on there, put a little bit of mulch on one half, moss on the other, 2 rocks on top, and I have like a little hidey hole in here for any of the isopods or any of the animals. If I was to pull this, you can see the millipede starting to kind of like go in there and stuff like that. It's pretty sick. I don't want to bother them too much. Oh look, I think you can still also see a springtail. Sick. It's like right there. But yeah, this terrarium is only, I want to say it's only 1 week old, and so far it's pretty good. Caught all the animals by myself, including the springtails, and that is a pain. But yeah, I don't know what I want to call the terrarium yet. I'll probably call it something. If you guys have any ideas for what to name this terrarium, let me know. I'll put like a sticker up here or something. But it's actually super adorable, and I really love the fact that, there's actually inhabitants now. Like look at the isopod, dude. Yo, he's like zooming, dude. He's actually zooming. Look at that. He's going. Oh, sick. But yeah, that is the terrarium that I made. So we are now inside, and I will show you guys kind of like my indoor garden so far. So we'll start from the right to the left. That is a Vix plant with the terrarium that my friend Eddie made. If you want to see how Eddie made this video, if you want to see how Eddie made this terrarium, you could definitely check out my channel. I have a glass blowing video of Eddie like making that in real time, which I thought was pretty awesome. And then he gave me a Vix plant, which has been propagating. It propagated like a while ago, but this thing is getting huge. And then right next to it is another Vix plant. And it's funny because I put it in water, so the roots have been getting bigger, but also I've been germinating seeds in here too. If I find any extra seeds and stuff like that, I just kind of throw them in there, kind of germinate them, pop them. This, I think, is sweet pepper. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. I want to say this is sweet pepper though, or some kind of pepper. I can't really remember. I guess we'll find out like when it starts growing and stuff like that. This tomato, this is hybrid 100, which I think is pretty cool. At some point I gotta transplant a lot of these and start pushing them like outside once they start getting a little bit bigger. But yeah, hybrid 100 tomato. This Canterbury bells, which are pretty cool. It looks like grass now, but when they get bigger, they're gonna have some really nice flowers. And then over here, you got the cilantro. I got this from Walmart for about like $5 as well. But I decided to buy this because I wanted to like start growing like herbs and stuff like that, and I really wanted like some cilantro because I use cilantro a lot in cooking and stuff like that. So got this. Gotta water most of these today. But yeah, that's pretty sick. But yeah, that is the indoor and outdoor garden. That's pretty much what I got so far. And yeah, that's I'm just kind of happy to kind of like show my my progress so far. I didn't even think I'd make it this far. I knew I could grow plants, and I do definitely have a green thumb, but I didn't expect like I'll be able to actually pump out a garden. Technically, it'd be three. One indoor, right? Kind of like an herb garden, and then the other two would be like two parts. This main one, and then the one on the fence. But I thought it was pretty cool. I'm definitely digging the name or Oasis because it reminds me of Pokemon Coliseum when you go to the Oasis Pokespot and you find like a whole bunch of plants and it's just super plentiful. So I'm hoping you guys like vibe with the name and stuff like that too. But I'm actually like super excited to be bringing you guys more gardening content. I think that's all I really like got for today, really, when it comes to like gardening. Just kind of like an update on like where we are for planting and gardening, and then obviously I'll give you guys like updates for other stuff too, videos that are going to be coming out and stuff like that. But I think that's pretty sick. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or have any opinions, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Any help would be pretty awesome for beefing up this garden. Any help will be also really fucking appreciated too. Like, I definitely want to be able to like grow like hella flowers, dude. I want to be able to like give subscribers flowers, dude. That'd be dope. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Also, make sure to like or dislike this video, depending on how you guys feel. I don't really care what you do, but it helps with engagement and helps, you know, if you guys like this content or if you guys don't like this content. Things with less likes, I'm not going to be doing. Things with more likes, you know, priority. And if you guys want to check out more gardening videos like this, or if you want to see more variety of videos, definitely check out my channel. I'm a variety channel, so I just kind of do whatever I want, however I'm feeling. So I definitely have a lot of videos to offer if you guys want to consume more content. And also make sure to hit that bell icon so you don't miss another upload, because I upload pretty frequently. As of late, I haven't been doing that, but when I get in my mojo, when I get in my groove, I post like pretty often, like every day. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the Oasis gardening video, or the Orre Oasis episode 2, you know, the garden. And yeah, anyways, it's me, your boy Dragon Masters 525, aka Keon, signing out, dude.